eating. He stopped this big car and asked, "What are you doing?" That no, not even temp staffing, no. So we are eating grass to satisfy the tummy. The guy says, "Okay, come in my car today, I'll feed you." In the car, 2, 3 very poor Japanese were saying, "Sir, you are just like God." Not get into those kinds of things. When I said that I'll feed you, but they were saying, "No, sir, not like God. You are actually 6 days." He says, "Don't get into these formalities. The grass at 1 meter tall." Very specifically something which was in his mind business. That's Japan for you. And we work every day with situations. Emotional quotient in us is very high.
But the point is, Shweta, I think... one point, Shweta, I think it is, flexi staff is not a fad. That we should have a flexi staff, need-based. So if you need a CFO who's strategic, you don't have to really say, "I'll do it with a disposable CFO." So we got to make sure that if the flexi staff is point on SME, etc., we got to refocus that where provide right quality at the right price.
I think yeah.
Are automatically shared. Why can't the best CFOs and CEOs be shared?
Indeed. It'll be. That's the... Yeah, we should. Last
yes,
question.
thank you, distinguished speakers.
Oh yeah, that is impossible.
So I am Arun Prasad. I head the HR Legal and Compliance for Ericsson India, probably. And the perception which is there is that the flexi staff which we are talking is basically the flexibility in hiring and firing the employee. That is the perception. Now my question is exactly not a question but a view which we really need to 5 things. One, a salary which is on or before time means vis-a-vis law. Law says 7th or 10th. Why wait for 7th or 10th? Why not 30th, 31st or 1st? Hygiene factor. Second is the health and safety benefit for the who's working and his family. That is the second point. Third is the social security benefit. Fourth is the same policy which an on-roll or a regular employee experiences to be given to that flexi staff who is working in that organization. Why there is a differentiation? The third. Fourth, that we really need to focus on the law which is labor, and it's a law which is very old now, and we really need to bring changes so that the employer and are really not at a they do not scare from. So what are your views on that, probably?
Yeah, very quickly I'll comment and then check with other co-panelists. I think most of those topics are relevant. Equity, that talks about that healthcare benefit or the benefit, or the equity in terms of pay, and it is a common misconception and a misperception that it is for hire and fire, and every panelist is not for hire and fire, train and retain, or teams we spoke about, and you'll be surprised to know several flexi staff for a longer tenure with their employers. So there's no stigma. It's in India, but it is happening, and so equity in terms of pay or whether it is in terms of or what have you. So this needs to come collectively. Yep. Signal, but these are relevant topics. We can talk, and if we will. Thank you again, guys. Thank you, panelists. Thank you so much.
Thank you, panelists, for the wonderful session. And Mr. May I now request Suchita Datta, Executive Director, to present the mementos to our panelists. Mr. Murthy Upaluri, of report for you as well. So, Dr. Mr. Rajiv Kapoor. Mr. Siddiqui. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you. Yep. You to join us for a tea session, and we will Thank you.
If you so needed. Please request Mr. Alok Shuparkar. While I know Mr. Shuparkar is around, let me just start with an introduction to who will be taking in details. President of ISF, as well as a team lead. She has won client relationship management, operations management. In her heart, she's a sales acting with new people, building large people optimist. May I take us through the eminent personalities who will be moderating the session, so may I request you to please come here.
Thanks so much, Suchita. Discussion. Today's right now is about how can we align to organization's needs. Mr. Alok Shuparkar, HR for HDFC Asset Management, has over 22 years employee relations, cross-functional roles in industries like engineering and BFSI. Alok's abilities as a commencement speaker and serves as the chairman, Apex Council of Mumbai, and is a member of the governing council of CI. He has contributed analysis, disc profiling, organizing best practices. Welcome, Alok. Thanks so much. Let me Biplab Banerjee, General Manager. Biplab has 20 years industry, including consumer, financial services, postgraduate in human resource from Excel Mechanical Engineering. Currently, pharma, commercial team, other organizations like PepsiCo, GE. He's also a GSK certified. So much, Biplab. Let me Director Hiring and Staffing, Sapient and Staffing Lead for Sapient development and execution of a brand, building and talent deployment strategy. The leadership team and sits on various forums development. Also, Prashant Headstrong, now part of Genpact, where he spends in India leading their talent acquisition. Brings with him a strong industry and domain, managing large and distributed across the globe. He's an invited regularly to confer lectures. Of his articles and comments find a mention in. He's also a master in business from graduated top of his class in electronics. He has attended the executive education at MIT Sloan in Seed in the area of. We also have Mr. Vikas Gupta. Vikas has been a part of talent organization, is a human resource leader who has built of HR with HR transformation. As a talent acquisition leader for Deloitte's US firm, focused on enabling business growth through competitive intelligence, technology enabled top talent. Vikas has human resource management, during which he has served organizations including manufacturing, telecom, retail. Vikas has a bachelor's university and a postgraduate business. So it's very apparent, elite panel, years of experience. A little differently from the one that happened. We'll be starting asking you right up front in terms of what is it this particular session. Aligning the flexi workforce. Any questions? We'll first try and then proceed with our discussions. Request you to yes, please.
Good morning, all. I'm Faiz. I head Kelly's operations in North and East India. See, one of the reasons when we meet clients or companies which want to outsource, one of the core, I want to outsource my non-core staff. My core staff remains with me. My non-core staff is something I can outsource. Now, alignment of flexi staff with organizations' goals and objectives. How when we are outsourcing a staff which is non-core to us, and then we are also saying align them with the core of a business. So maybe that's a thought. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Deloitte, very large organization, so is other organization also here. See, what we would like to know from our perspective, we are a flexi staffing company. How do you determine, and what makes you determine that we will go for flexi? And if you do so, then once the people are on the board as a flexi, how do you take care of in terms of making them comfortable in the organization, taking care of the wages parity with the people who are already working in the organization,